We showed this shoe before from the side view, and you know it's just a board, and it's relatively relatively rectangle. It's a board, and it's relatively rectangle, and you know, we just got some foam and threw it together. In a lot of cases, you don't necessarily have to glue this. You could just buy the foam, pack it in, get your Swiss Army knife and cut it, and you know, you got it. And we're gonna just look at that real quick. You can pretty well see that. Now, what I did, now this is soft netting. This is soft net. Something I think they call it cloth netting or gilt netting or gilded netting and all this. But I just wrapped it around, and you see here, well, you can see here where I sewed it together with some cord and some little Ziplocs. We kind of sewed it together. But it's just styrofoam wrapped around with some Ziplocs, and it don't have any curves in it. But like I said, for fishing, you know, I'm out fishing a little bit, diddling around, whatever. I'm walking through stuff, and you know, this can take a lot of beating and banging and all that. You know, if it's damaged, just get some more foam and stick in there. Now, I don't know if you can push this a little bit. You can see this is not glued together. It's just foam laid in. It's just foam laid in, and you can pretty well see that. And we just put this netting around it. It has no creativity, but it works. You know what I mean? It works quite well, especially for fishing and stuff I'm doing around the house, whatever. Or I got my regular boat out, and I want to paint my boat, so I stand on this. I go out on mine, drop a little paint and mud and all that on it. Now, it's also, I'm gonna push that. You can see that it's off. See how off that is? And now it's off like that. Here again, I'm just buying some foam. And throwing it. I'm just buying some foam and throwing it together. But for what I'm doing, that's great. And here again, I'm going on a long trip. I'm going on a long trip somewhere, Switzerland, Sweden, or whatever it is, and I can leave this foam. Just take the netting. I just take the netting with me on the plane. And when I get to Sweden, I go to the hardware store, and they have hardware stores in Sweden, just like the Home Depot here. You go to Sweden, they got a Home Depot. They call it something else, but it's a hardware store. You go to Germany, they have hardware stores. You go to Iceland or Greenland or Saudi Arabia, they got hardware stores, and just go in and buy the foam. In a lot of cases, the foam you get, well, we're gonna come right back, because we're trying to break this thing up into little pieces here. We're trying to work stuff a little bit.